Sunday, August 28th at the Landers Center. Come and say thank you to the Williams Brothers. It's the Williams Brothers Farewell Tour.
I'm just a nobody.
50 years of hits from the Williams Brothers.
God will deliver.
Hit after hit after hit.
I just want to say thank you.
The Williams Brothers Farewell Tour, Sunday, August 28th at the Landers Center. Joining the Williams Brothers for this farewell performance, Sister Shirley Brown with the Tennessee Mass Choir. Plus, Kadarius Price, the Williams Brothers Farewell Tour.
And I'm going away.
Sunday, August 28th at the Landers Center in South Haven. Only 2,000 tickets will be sold. Tickets go on sale July 8th at the Landers Center box office and Ticketmaster.com.
It's been a long time.
Yes, it's been a long time, but we're back! The 19th Annual Memphis Blues Festival, starring Willie Clayton.
Now wiggle in the middle, from side to side.
The Manhattans, featuring Gerald Alston.
Let's kiss and say goodbye, pretty baby.
That dancing Pokey Bear.
Be there, to be with my side piece.
Nellie Tiger Travis. Jay Wan.
I've got this record.
And the Jay Morris Group.
She said I'm baby. Oh.
The 19th Annual Memphis Blues Festival, Saturday, August 20th at the Landers Center. Willie Clayton, the Manhattans, featuring Gerald Alston, Pokey Bear, Nellie Tiger Travis, Jay Wan, and Jay Morris Group. Saturday, August 20th at the Landers Center. Tickets on sale at the box office and Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, the blues is all right.
You know, when you have a case in criminal court, you want to feel as though you're walking into a courtroom where the judge is fair, just, and has a knowledge of the law. And no matter what crime you are accused of, that judge will treat you with respect and dignity. That's why you want to elect Sanjeev Maymullah as Judge Criminal Court Division 8. Many citizens, as well as lawyers, have complained that the present judge in Division 8 does not know how to talk and treat those who come before him. But not so with Sanjeev Maymullah. Sanjeev is prepared to deal with all that come before him justly, as he hands down the law fairly. Sanjeev has over 20 years experience as an assistant public defender in Memphis and Shelby County. He has defended clients of all different backgrounds. He has litigated cases all the way from arrest to jury trial involving crimes that range from misdemeanors to murder and rape. Sanjeev is committed to treating all litigants, witnesses, and victims of crime fairly and with compassion, and is dedicated to the cause of justice in Memphis and Shelby County. If you're ready for a change in Criminal Court Division 8, vote August 4th for Sanjeev Maymullah as your Criminal Court Judge in Division 8. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Sanjeev Maymullah. Rajesh is the treasurer. This is Atticus Matthews. I grew up on Clyde Avenue in an area of North Memphis known as New Chicago. In my youth, it was a beautiful place to live, but now the house I grew up in and the street that I played on is nothing now more than blight. But not only is my old neighborhood like this, but many of yours as well. And the current environmental judge seems not to care. Who is he working for? The citizens of Shelby County, or the in-town and out-of-town landlords and property owners? But all of this can change with the getting rid of the current judge and replacing him with someone who cares and someone who is promising to do the job. And that person is Danny Kell. He wants to be elected to the Environmental Court General Sessions Division 4. He is promising to clean up the city of Memphis and Shelby County. He's also endorsed by the mayors of Bartlett, Collierville, Germantown, Lakeland, Millerton, and Arlington, and even has the endorsement of the Memphis Firefighters Association. I strongly invite you to endorse Danny Kell as your next environmental judge. If you want to clean up your community, then put a man in office that will flush your blight away. On August 4th, vote Danny Kell for the Environmental Judge General Sessions Division 14. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Danny Kell. So hell yeah, Kell is the trick. Veronica Cooper wants to be elected as judge in General Sessions Court Division 5. Veronica Cooper got her law degree in 1997 from the Villanova University, did her undergraduate work at the Morris Brown College in 1994. Veronica Cooper has 25 years in private practice, admitted to the United States Court of Appeals for the 6th District. She's also a former college professor, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. She is also a member of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority. She is very diverse in this community, holding no prejudice, and feels that everyone should be equal and treated with fair justice. She also says that Shelby County needs a judge who knows that her role is to serve the people by showing up to work, working hard, and treating those that come before her with respect and dignity. She says, I am that judge. She says vote for her because she will show up and eliminate the current waste in General Sessions Division 5. She will value the citizens of Shelby County and work hard on their behalf and respect the bench and respect those who come before her. Early voting starts on July the 15th through the 30th. Election day is August the 4th. Vote for Veronica Cooper, Judge, General Sessions Court, Division 5. Paid for by the committee to elect Veronica R. Cooper, Judge. Ayla Tootin is the treasurer.
Hello, I am Judge Betty Thomas Moore. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve as your judge in Division 5 of General Sessions Civil Court for the past 16 years. I made history as the first elected female judge of the Shelby County General Sessions Civil Court. I dispose of thousands of cases making impartial and just decisions. I am proud to serve Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
David Poole wants to be elected as criminal court judge in Division 6. And I think it's a great idea, and I will tell you why. David Poole, as a practicing attorney, has practiced in Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee. He's argued before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. David Poole has engaged in probate, environmental, and trade law, also personal injury, real estate, and yes, criminal law. David Poole has practiced in most every facet of the law. David Poole presently serves as a Shelby County General Sessions Criminal Court Judicial Commissioner or Magistrate for the past 6 years. He handles such matters as arraignments, warrant reviews, seizure hearings, warrant reviews, order of protections, and much, much more. David Poole, if elected, will make sure all matters in his courtroom are addressed with a sense of justice and fairness. On August 4th, vote David Poole, Criminal Court Judge, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by Poole for Judge, William Davis, Treasurer. When electing a judge, you want to make sure that that person has a knowledge of the law, has experience in the law, has integrity, and is known to be an honest person. And you will get all of these qualities if Taretha Huden is elected as the judge in General Sessions Criminal Court, Division 11. She's represented many in the Shelby County area as their attorney. Now she wants to represent all Shelby Countyans. If elected, when you walk in her courtroom, you will know you are about to be treated fairly. Your status or your culture will not determine your outcome. Only how you as a person can receive justice according to the law. On August 4th, vote for fairness on the bench. Vote Taretha Huden, General Sessions Criminal Court Judge, Division 11. Paid for by the committee to elect Taretha Huden, Larry Williams, Treasurer.
His father was a Memphis police officer. Fighting crime was in Floyd Bonner's DNA, so it's little wonder that Floyd Bonner became our sheriff. Since being elected, he's introduced new technology, hired more deputies, and Floyd Bonner has gone beyond the traditional role of a sheriff and expanded community outreach to every part of Shelby County. That's why his office was awarded the Triple Crown for law enforcement standards, because Floyd Bonner has been a great leader, and that's exactly what a sheriff should be. Sheriff Floyd Bonner.
Tarek Schumann wants to become judge of juvenile court. In fact, this is his second time running for the seat. But shouldn't a man that is running for judge at least have integrity? Well, Tarek Schumann has none. He wanted to pay me to speak ill and very negatively against his opponent, the current judge of juvenile court, Dan Michael. I refuse. He wants to use me, but does not want the community to know that he spent money with me. In other words, he wants to use me. His reason being that his family doesn't like me. I spoke against his sister when she ran for county commission. His mama, who is deceased, did not like me because I cuss. He says his morality and his love for his family says that the community cannot know that he spent money with me. So you just want to use me? You're no more than a traffic cop. You have no qualifications, Tarek, to be the judge of juvenile court. What have you done for our young people? Where is your mentoringship? What have you said to our young people about the ills that they're committing in this community? I am urging this community to say no to the fake, say no to the phony, say no to a user. Vote no for Tarek Schumann as juvenile court judge. Who you vote for is up to you. But do we need any more traffic cops? Do we need any more phonies and fakes in office? Say no to Schumann.
If you wanna know what's Thaddeus, if you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus, he will let you know, yeah, yeah. What's Thaddeus? It's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that
let's do that. All right. I don't know which part where I went out at. I am going. Let me start over. There's somewhat of a greenish in the background of the screen, and it's not the lighting, it's in the configurations in the computer. But I am going to this week be acquiring new equipment here in the studios, lighting, cameras, and everything. The camera will give me more of an HD, more of a wide angle where I would be able to have someone sitting here at the desk on the screen and do interviews. It won't be that many because my studios is in my house and I don't bring many into the house. And we are looking at adding Zoom to the show so that I can talk to the individuals on computer and you can see them on the screen as well. So we're just trying to do some things to upgrade exactly what it is that I do here. And I thank you for being a part of what I do. And it's not easy work being the most prominent talk show host in the city of Memphis, and that I am. The volume is not low. Cut Samuel, cut whatever it is you got up. Do the rest of y'all hear me? Y'all come on here with these EBT phones and computers and shit, and you just get on my goddamn nerves. Yeah, Terry Collins, it is a process in being the best. Mediocre does not work. And I ain't mediocre. I am the best. You find somebody else in Memphis that can do the shit that I do, then you tell them I said hello. I'm going to get into a very serious subject in just a second. Is Joris Ray a child molester? I'm going to get into that in just 1 minute, but I want to deal with something else real quick. Steve Mulroy is running for the District Attorney General against Amy Wyrick. It's going to be a battle, but I believe that the current district attorney, Amy Wyrick, will beat him, will kick him in his ass, and will go on to be the district attorney for 8 more years. Steve Mulroy, who has issued a statement that if he's elected, he's going to do more for blacks. He's a damn lie, and he understands the mentality of many or most of the black voters, and that is that you don't do your research, you believe anything that the lily white man comes across the screen and says. But Steve Mulroy has no ability to do any more for blacks than anybody else. The law is the law. It is not a black law. It is not a white law. It's just the law. So when Steve Mulroy says that he's going to do this and that for the black, it's political bullshit. And he's bullshitting the electorate, and especially the blacks in this community. Now, I called Steve Morroy several times. He would not return my calls. I saw Steve Morroy at a gathering a couple of weeks ago, and he did everything in his power to stay away from me. Fuck Steve Morroy. But let me tell you about his desperation. And I'm sure, Steve, you keep up with my show. And on this Tuesday afternoon, a great big fuck you to you. You ain't shit. Okay? If you're watching me right now, puny little white boy, you ain't shit. Okay? Now, I was laying in bed. A doctor or a nurse or something had emailed my wife about some new something that would take the pain out of my knees. And I had rubbed my knees, and I was up under the cover, air conditioning on, the ceiling fan on. I'm just relaxing. And I get a call from my attorney, Mike Working. And Mike called me to tell me that he had gotten a call from Mark Pasquia. Mark is with the Daily Memphian. Used to be with the Commercial Appeal. He was with the Commercial Appeal for many days. And Mark had called my lawyer and was interested in the fact he wants to do a story. And first thing came out of my mouth, but my lawyer told me calm down. I said, I don't give a fuck. I give zero fucks about I was thinking the Commercial Appeal, but the Daily Memphian doing a story on me. And where it's not really about me, it's about Amy Wyrick. Apparently, the little bitch boy, Steve Morroy, is upset that Amy came on my show. That it was wrong for Amy to come on my show. And I have pending cases in the DA's office. And that's the cases dealing with the Queen of Witches, Tawan Murphy. Those cases are just sitting out there. Because now you got to figure out what to do with the cases, because the restraining order was dismissed. And even though she has it in appeal, first time something happened last week when something we were supposed to be in court, my lawyer that's handling that case, I have different lawyers for every case, called and said that her attorney had the COVID virus. My lawyer that's dealing with all of these cases, see, we're dealing with the courts on violation of my First Amendment right. That's freedom of speech. I have freedom of speech. City law, state law, and none of those laws can circumvent the Constitution. So what happened way back in January was after I went to the restraining order hearing and it was continued, I talked about Tawana Murphy on my show. She goes and says that I violated the order and I was arrested. I think I was arrested twice, I think, for the case. I don't stay long. But I was arrested. So we're dealing with, my attorney has filed a motion to dismiss. She also was upset because I pulled a picture up on my phone. You couldn't tell what was on my phone. I could have been showing a picture of Big Bird. Because when I went back and looked at the show, there was no indication that the picture that I was showing was not of her naked body with sagging titties and stretch marks and all that. You know, all you could see was a glare off of my phone. So I ain't worried about it. My lawyer ain't worried about it. I will say this. Amy Warwick coming on my show was her civic responsibility. I am the most prominent talk show host in this city. I factor out information for this community. I disseminate news like nobody else does in this community. Those of you that remember Amy coming on my show will remember that we did not talk about her race. We talked about truth in sentencing, something that took effect July 1, something that the community wanted to hear the DA talk about. Would there be any more deals? And would those who were arrested for violent crimes after July 1, would they get their truth in sentence? If you got 50 years, you get 50. If you get 25, you get 25. So I have no issue with Mark Pasquale, and I know Mark. And I ain't upset him, do your job. I just don't give a fuck whether you do it or not. Okay? I'm not mad. You'll let some old folk that may not know that I exist, let them know that I exist. I'm not ashamed of anything that I've ever did. You can't embarrass me with me. Okay? I've been to jail. I've been arrested. I've had warrants. I don't stay long. Okay? I pay my bonds no matter. I think the last high bond I had was a $100,000 bond. That was in 2012. I paid my bond and came on out of jail. So, but I think it's the bitch in Steve Morrow. And he looked like he got a little bitch. In fact, he looked like he got a whole lot of bitch in him. And if that be the case, I'm not going to jail. Not over this shit. They got to figure out how you're going to deal with the violation of the First Amendment. How are you going to tell me what the fuck I can talk about on this show? I'm not a Rudy Poo. I am a well-known media figure, not just locally, but nationally. probably internationally as well. My shows hit, when you combine both of them, probably $10,000. $10,000. I'm thinking about money. 10,000 viewers each and every night. Okay, so fuck the bullshit. Steve Morroy is one that I would tell you. Thank you. He was at down at Curtis Gibbons' all-white affair on Saturday night, trying to get votes and shake hands, and I ain't never seen him at a Curtis Gibbons affair. He's playing black folk stupid. Okay? He's playing black folk stupid. Do not vote for Steve Morroy. Fuck him being a Democrat. He's playing the mindset of the black community. That's all he's doing. He's playing the mindset of the black community. Did Amy come on my show because she's running for office? If she did, it was smart. Okay? It was a smart move on her hand. And now I figure out why I ain't getting no money out of the campaign. Because it was probably known that if she came on the show and she came on the show, she bought advertising, that it would look as though she was paying me off. I don't know what for. I don't know what these desperate motherfuckers think about. They play these political games. So don't vote for that queer-looking motherfucker, geek-looking ass. The one who wants to defund the police. How are you going to be the DA of Shelby County and you support defunding the police? I mean, yeah. How you going? You going to take money from those who protect the streets the best they can? No. Yeah. But see, I don't give a fuck about you, Steve Morroy, or the crusty, dried up pussy you came up out of. I don't give a fuck about you. Okay, so much for that. Today, also, State Representative Tory Harris, sweet thing, was arrested in Nashville. He was arrested in Nashville. He had a fight with his ex-boyfriend. Yes, he did. The state representative had a fight with his ex-boyfriend and then stole his boyfriend's dog. You heard me right. State Representative Tory Harris. That's a man. Tory as in a man. Tory had a fight with his ex-boyfriend. And took the dog. You don't want me no more? I'm taking Fido with me. I done gave you all this booty. I done sucked all your dick. And now you want to quit me. I'm the state representative. You gonna quit the state representative? Boy, bye. Come on, Fido. take Fido with you. This my dog. It was my dog. It was our dog. Well, he was my dog to me than he was to you. I'm gonna take Fido. Come on with mama. Come on with mama. Come on with mama. Kidnap that child. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. All right. He took the dog. Damn. Okay. Oh. Whew. Yeah, come on to mama. Come on. Sweet little Tory. Come on to mama. The state representative fighting. For his boyfriend. You want to take me back? I'll suck your dick again. I'll suck it better. I'm blowing your hole. Your asshole. The representative way. No, I don't want you no more. Well, I'm going to take the dog. That's our child. What would a mama look like leaving her child with you? Come on, Poochie, Poochie, Poochie. Come on. Looking at the man. Do I have to go? Do I have to go? Stole the dog, so. So I think he's out of jail now. All right. Let me get into what I really want to talk about tonight. Oh, my glass is nasty. But everybody know that Tory Harris is a sissy. And to the rest of the sisters, I'm not talking about you. He's just a special type sissy. Okay? Yeah, he's a special type sissy. Yeah. All right, let me get into what I want to talk about on tonight. Someone sent me a post that a young lady by the name of Shirley Q. Adair posted on Facebook. Yes, he stole the dog. Mm-hmm. Yes, he stole the damn dog. That's what Sweet Cakes did. I'm taking the damn dog. You may not let me suck your dick no more. But I'm going to take the dog. I'll suck the dog's dick. Damn, Representative. All right, let me leave that alone. Young lady by the name of Shirley Q. Adair. Wrote a post. And naturally, someone sent the post to me. And the post read, she had a caption of Joris Ray. And above it she wrote, "This is the man that molested me when I was 6 or 7 years old when his parents were my foster parents and his siblings didn't believe it. Now, I'm sure she's not 67 now. But was she venting? Again, I don't know whether someone said she had taken it down since I put it up. But she says, this is the man that molested me when I was 6 or 7 years old, when his parents were my foster parents. Damn. Now, I have tried to reach out to her. We're not Facebook friends, so I don't think that I can video call her. I don't think I can. I know y'all going to Facebook now looking for Shirley Q. Adair. I attempted to call her. All right, stupid motherfucker.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, stupid motherfucker. You keep blocking your calls. What is it that you want?
You funny, man. You funny.
That's what they said about your daddy, but he looked up and got your mama pregnant. So, is it possible that, and Shirley Q Adair, and if anyone knows Shirley Q Adair, I would like to call her and I would like to interview her. She says that Joris Ray molested her. Do you think that old Joris is capable of the molestation of a child? I've already sent her a message on Facebook Messenger. She may be scared to talk, and someone may have called her and told her not to talk to me. That happens frequently. But I think that it's quite possible that he is a rapist. I think that he is a sex addict, and he just fucks. He fucks in season.
Power on. Power on. Connection successful.
All these council people need to be held accountable. Cinema Sunshine, what the fuck are you talking about?
Please leave your message for 9012406.
Oh, that was somebody else I was trying to reach that.
Unknown caller.
Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Wait a minute. Hello? Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Is this Kelsey Horn?
It's Kelsey Horn, yes.
Mr. Horn, my name is
Yes,
Thaddeus
sir.
Matthews.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. I was given your number to call you because the person who gave me your number states that you were a former neighbor of Joris Ray.
Yes, sir.
And they also said that you were aware that Mrs. Ray caught Joris at the house with another woman after they sold the house.
So what now?
I was told that you, as a neighbor on Tankard Street of Joris Ray when he lived on Tankard before he moved to Collierville,
Yes,
that
sir.
you were aware of numerous police visits to the Ray's home, and you were also aware that he came to the house. No, the wife came to the house. Tiffany Ray came to the house and caught him and another woman at the house.
No, I'm not. I wasn't aware of any of that. No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir. I didn't witness that.
You didn't witness that, so somebody just gave me your number.
I guess I've been living there for the last 20 years.
Are you still employed by Shelby County Schools?
Yes, I am.
So I understand you not wanting to talk, sir. I understand. Okay. Sir?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah, I understand if you're still employed by Shelby County Schools, Mr. Horn, you're not wanting to speak to me on what you really know, because it could put your livelihood in jeopardy.
No, I hadn't witnessed that though.
Do you remember talking to Ron Pope?
So who?
Ron Pope.
Yeah, but I'm not aware of that. No, sir.
You don't remember telling Ron Pope that you, as a neighbor, saw numerous visits by the police because of the behavior that Joris Ray had with his wife? Sir?
I'm here.
We out of town and we doing multiple things
I
at
ain't
once.
talking to your wife. A woman shouldn't be talking while a man is on the phone. So tell your wife to just calm down a minute.
Hello?
But I'm asking you, are you still on the phone, sir? Mr.
Hello?
Kelsey Horn,
Yes, sir.
are you still on the phone?
Yes, I'm on the phone.
Okay. So are you telling me that Ron Pope lied on you?
I'm not familiar who Ron Pope is, sir.
You just said a few minutes ago that you talked to Ron Pope.
No, I said who is Ron Pope?
No, you didn't say who is Ron Pope. I asked you specifically, had you spoken to Ron Pope, and you said yes.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, sir.
Okay. So what did you do for Shelby County Schools?
What I do for Shelby County School?
Yes, sir.
We have to go, Kel.
I work for the homebound department.
The who, sir?
I work for the homebound department.
Homebound department. Okay. All right. I understand, sir, that you are not being truthful with me because you are an employee of Shelby County Schools. If
No,
you
I
hadn't
don't.
talked,
I don't have.
if you
I don't
hadn't
know what
talked
you're
to
talking about.
Ron Pope, how would I know that you work for Shelby County Schools? How would I know your address on Tankard? Okay,
I have no idea.
I
I've been
just
staying there
pulled.
for 20
I just
years.
pulled your. I guess you said I just pulled your information out of a hat.
I don't know where you get the information from, sir.
Okay, I.
But I'm not aware of
I have a
anything that
thing.
Dr. Ray has
I have
done.
a thing for scary black men. I do. I just. It makes my asshole itch when I talk to scary black men.
I've never been a
who
scary
can't-
black man.
Yes, you are scared, brother, because
No, I have no reason. I have no reason to be scared.
yeah, you do have a reason to be scared because you're scared for your job.
No, I've been in Shelby County Schools for over 20 years. I have no reason to be scared.
Okay, so you are a neighbor. You were a neighbor of Joris Ray.
Yes, I was.
Did you ever see a police car at his house?
No, I haven't.
You never saw a police car.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, we have to go.
Well, you
I'll
need to
call
tell
you
your
back.
wife stay in a woman's place. Goddamn, I'm talking to you, and she louder than you. She got more balls
okay.
than you.
We got to go. It's 3:00.
Okay.
It's 3:00.
All right,
I'll talk to you
brother.
later, sir.
Go
It's
ahead,
3:00.
go ahead and go pat your wife on the head. She was
Okay.
she was a good
Hang the
puppy
phone
right
on,
now.
'cause we have to
All
go.
right, thank you, brother. Lying like a brand new rug, brother. Come on. You on vacation. Okay. All right, but maybe you are Mr. Kelsey Horn. Okay. Damn. They've arrested a 15-year-old in the shooting death of the lady pastor on yesterday. Okay. It's a shame. And those of you who are teachers, who are adults, you are fearful of Joris Ray. Now that we found out that he is charged with, or he's allegedly a pedophile. He liked to play with the little girls' pussies and things. Yeah. Does this lady have a reason to lie? No, she doesn't. Shirley Q. Adair, I would love to talk to you. I would love for you to get it out as to what he did to you. It's your opportunity now to tell the world how you was molested, how he touched you, how he fondled you. He may even kiss you. Did he try to penetrate you? Did the superintendent of the school system, who's around little girls and little boys, Was this his mission? Has he always had this sickness? Has he always had this sickness? Joris Ray is sick. She said she was a foster child. So that he probably felt you wasn't his sister. He played with your little cootie coo. Yeah, he did. And you saw him on the news, and it brought back memories. Well, I'll let you purge yourself, baby. I'll let you tell it. Her name is not Tiffany Love. Her name is Stephanie Love. Dawn. Does he want to fuck every woman that he runs into? Is he fitting to go back? Now I got to do my research and find Shirley D. Eskew. Someone said she had taken the post off her page, but it was already screenshotted, baby. Can't tell whether she's from Memphis or where. No, it's still on her page. Someone had told me she'd taken it down, but it's still on her page. Looking at the comments, sorry you had to go through that. Damn, I'm sorry you went through that. So sorry you had to experience this. I hate that you experienced this. So sorry that happened to you. So sorry you had to endure something so horrible. So sorry that you went through this. Love, Aunt Doris. Doris Matthews, yo. Okay. No, that's Doris Matthews, I know. Okay. Miss Dawn ain't there. I'm so sorry you had to experience something like that. He will be revealed for who he is, and vengeance shall be the Lord's. So sorry about that, says Lisa Hampton. That's in the dark. What's in the dark will come to the light. You should sue his ass for pain and everything he put you through. Twan Davis, but it gotta go. Solomon Arnold, you deserve better. No child deserves that. Shirley, hey there. Hit my messenger and leave me your number and let me call you. Shirley Q.A. there. By now, you know I'm trying to reach you. Talk to me. Get it off your chest. Come on. Ron Pope don't care. He don't like the motherfucker at all. Worked in the school system for years. Hired him way back in the day. Here's somebody, Jasmine Jazz. No one that works for MSSCO's anyone's statement on anything. We don't have to prove shit to y'all. That means that y'all ain't shit. You motherfuckers want us to fight for you getting a goddamn raise and all this shit. Fuck you getting a goddamn raise. You ain't man and woman enough to stand up and get rid of this motherfucker, Jasmine. Bitch, you probably a substitute goddamn teacher. Or you work in the goddamn cafeteria. You make the motherfucking butter cookies. Why are you on my motherfucking page then? Oh, the question is, Jasmine, why were you on the page? See, y'all want everybody to fight for you, but you will not stand up and fight for yourself. Now we find out he likes a little chillin'. He playing in betwixt the legs of the little bitty chillin'. They ain't got no butter cookies no more. Damn. Damn. They ain't got no butter cookies. We used to have butter cookies when I was in school. That guy in Memphis, if you don't like what I'm saying, motherfucker, get the fuck off my goddamn page. In fact, I'll help you, shit. The girl says that she was molested. That's what the girl says. I didn't say it. She says it. And if what she says is true, he's a pedophile. He's a pedophile. Why is she going on Facebook and simply? I don't know. It's possible the statute of limitations is up. If I ever get in contact with her, I'll find out. I'll ask her. Well, some of you teachers were molested. Some of y'all didn't give that pussy up freely. Some of y'all didn't want to fuck Joris. But he had your pussy in the palm of his hand. He had your careers in the palm of his hand. Why? Man, please get in contact with me. The world is waiting to hear your story. It is still on your page. Someone has said you had taken it off, but I'm looking at it right here on your page. Joris got to go. He got to go. Can he come back and could he say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Would y'all forgive Joris? He's, according to this young lady, he's a pedophile. He's a sex offender. Can he come back from this? You women who he fucked, sucked your toes, nibble on your little bitty nipples. You're worse than he is. But because you're setting up and you're not saying something, and when you don't say something, you are as guilty as he is. Huh? You're as guilty as he is. Jerica Phillips. Now you're working for St. Jude's Hospital. St. Jude Hospital got a woman that is guilty of covering up the sex crimes of Joris. But I'm sure Ed Stanton's going to be calling you to testify. Erica Martina Hill. Come on. He fucked you. He's fucked up your name and your reputation. He probably laughed at you. That bitch can't suck no dick. Yeah. That's probably what it did. Shanteska Elaine Franklin. You the biggest damn fool in the world. You divorced your husband for this motherfucker. What kind of woman are you? You ain't shit. You need to go and look in the mirror and say, I ain't shit. You need to fall down on your knees, Shanteska Elaine Franklin. Aren't you ashamed? I know they're talking about you where you work at. I know they're talking about you. They whisper when you pass by because they listen to the Thaddeus Matthews show. And when you pull up into the assessor's office parking lot, they looking out the window. Yeah, that's that girl that she was fucking George Ray. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's her. Wanda Cooper. How you feel? How it feel? How it feel to be the superintendent's hoe. How it feel, wonder couple? Wonder age couple. How it feel? Malene Jordan Thomas at 8002 Stem Bridge Drive in Arlington, Tennessee. Your neighbors talking about you. They talking about all y'all. Oh, they smiling in y'all faces. But as soon as you walk off, a hoe. And when he gets tired of these hoes and he want a new hoe, he sends you to another job. Ain't that right, Jericho? Ain't that right, Shantiska? Well, I guess I'm going to start digging deeper into the lives of you women, since you women won't come forth and get rid of this dog. Then let's see what's all to you. Let's see what's all into you. So now I got to start digging into y'all stuff and backgrounds and stuff. But the question tonight is, do you think, do you think that Joris Ray is a pedophile? Do you think that he's capable of being a pedophile? Do you have any confidence in Joris Ray? Is it time for him to go? Can he ever live this down? Do you think that it was an honor to suck his dick? Y'all know y'all sucked his dick. Do you think it was okay for him to create a child care center in your stomach? You took all his cum. You didn't waste none. Did I do good, Joris? If you go on her Facebook page, it says she's 43, George is 49. She says she was 6 or 7 when it happened, allegedly. This means he is 6 years older than her, which means he was 12 or 13 years old. Shirley Q8 there. Leave me a message, darling, with your number in it. Let's talk. Let's get it all out and open. Everything's out in the open. Yeah, many of you women, how many of y'all got pregnant and had to go get an abortion? Uh-oh. How many of you, Lord have mercy, how many of you women that fucked Joris got pregnant and had to go get an abortion? What did your husband say when your husband found out you was fucking Joris Ray? Huh? How many of you had restless nights at the house? Your husband don't want to touch it now. How many of y'all got a baby by Joris? Somebody that aborted the baby. He fucking all y'all. He ain't put a rub on some of y'all. Some of y'all want the dick so bad, I can't get pregnant. Was he molested as a child? Did his uncles and stuff molest him? This story is getting deeper and deeper. And I'm here for the whole story. Let me take care of some business. Then I'm going to come back and open up the phone lines. Don't go nowhere.
From being born in Centrefort, raised in Whitehaven, graduating from Central High School, and 24 years of legal practice, I am an advocate for the community, for justice, and for equality. My name is Carlos Bibbs, and I'm an experienced attorney seeking a judgeship in Circuit Court, Division 2. Circuit Court deals with business issues, divorces, medical malpractice, and name changes, just to list a few. It's important to have experienced advocates in our courtrooms, from the counsel table to the bench. As your next Circuit Court judge, I will treat each litigant fairly and with respect from beginning to end. I ask each of you for your support and your vote, because together we can bring about justice and equality in our community.
This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, people are always asking me, who do I feel is a great lawyer that can handle their criminal or their civil matters? And I always have to recommend my lawyer of over 25 years, Joe Osment. Now I want to recommend my friend and my lawyer, Joe Osment, for Criminal Court Judge Division 2. Joe Osment has been practicing law for 30 years. Joe Osment is a man of honor, a man of integrity, a man that if you, your family, or your friends have to stand in front of him, you know whether you're the victim or the defendant, the courtroom of Joe Osment is about justice and fairness for all. Joe Osment is committed to helping find solutions in the community and to making the right decisions in the courtroom regarding those that can be saved and those that should be incarcerated to save others. Vote Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge Division 2. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Election day is August 4th. Paid for by the committee to elect Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge Division 2, Michael Working, Treasurer.
She gets the job done. Jamie DeSwangen gets the job done. Hey, she's one city council, now she's running again. Circuit Court Clerk's office where we need a friend. We want somebody that we can trust. This city needs a leader that won't give up. Step to the left if you're voting, then step to the right if you know it. Then bounce to the one that you know is best to be the Circuit Court Clerk and outdo the rest. Gets the job done.
Swearingen for a better relationship with the judges. Swearingen for a better relationship with the lawyers. Swearingen connecting Circuit Court Clerk to the community.
Go out and vote Jamie DeSwangen. Hey, a vote for Swangen is a vote for you. We're going to the poll and we know what to do. A to vote for you. We're going to the poll and we know what to do.
Paid for by friends to elect Jamita Swearingen, Juliet Waddell Pittman, Treasurer.
Many of you thought that there was no choice in voting for the circuit court clerk and that you were just stuck in having to vote for the same old political name with no experience. But you do have a choice, and that choice is Sohaya Kale. Sohaya Kale has over 27 years with county government, 23 with the sheriff's office. She has managed over $89 million in budget, negotiated multi-million-dollar contracts for the sheriff's office. The office that she's running for is a civil court and is a court of record handling divorces, child custody cases, car wrecks, medical malpractices, and anything over $25,000. This job is an administrative job and not a job that has anything to do with a political party. This office needs experience and not be given to a politician with no experience who just needs a job. Sohaya Kale has been endorsed by current circuit court clerk Tamika Gibson and former clerk Jimmy Moore. She's also been endorsed by the mayors of Germantown, Arlington, and Bartlett. So on August 4th, vote for experience, not a politician. Vote Sohaya Kale, the circuit court clerk. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by friends of Sohaya Kale. Richard Disashua is the treasurer. This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, it's not often that I can say that a candidate that's running for office is truly a good person and will do exactly what they say they will do if elected. But I can say that about Judge Lonnie Thompson, Judge, General Sessions Court, Division 6. Lonnie Thompson and I shot marbles. We played kickball in the street. We lived next door to each other. We grew up in the same church. Lonnie Thompson is fair in his court, and I know he's fair because I've been in his court, and he recused himself because of our lifelong friendship. Lonnie Thompson deserves to be re-elected as your General Sessions Court judge in Division 6. He has 23 years of experience as a judge. Trusted leadership and trusted experience is what you get in Judge Lonnie Thompson. So on August 4th, vote to re-elect Judge Lonnie Thompson, General Sessions Court, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Judge Lonnie Thompson. Judge Sheila Edwards is the treasurer.
Here's your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party and blues show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the La Place Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken, featuring in concert L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan, Summer Wolf,
If you want me,
Summer Wolf,
lead me.
West Love,
Love the way you put it on me.
Mr. Sam,
She said jump up, roll it.
Chick Rogers,
You got me messed up. Yeah.
and introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and blues show. Friday, September 9th at the La Place Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Get your tickets now.
If you wanna know, watch Thaddeus. If you wanna grow
And we are back. Do y'all think Joris is somewhere watching me? Hey, Joris, how you doing? All right. Probably laying up in the condo at 409 South Main, right there, Main and Hullins. Is that where you laying up at tonight? What y'all think Joris doing now that he ain't at the school? But I don't trust Angela Whitelaw or John Barker. Oh. All right, I'm going to open up the phone lines, and I would love to hear what he has to say. Miss Ray, Miss Tiffany Ray, anytime that you want to talk to me, you can. I can see her threatening that. Oh, you ain't gonna give me no more money than that? Let me call Thaddeus Matthews and tell him the whole story. Because you know I'm going to tell it. You know I'm going to tell it. All right. The number is 901-231-9239. Have you got your tickets for Mel's big birthday party and blues show? It is going to be off the goddamn chain. 8 big acts starting promptly on time at 7 o'clock. Most times you go to a concert, they don't start on time. And most times it's because the artists have not been paid. All of my artists have been paid. Okay. I believe in paying for my show before show night. Okay. So all of my artists have been paid. So we will start on time, 7 p.m. And we're just going to let it go. 7 big acts. It's going to be off the chain. Now, damn, it's going to be off the chain. Women singing and men too. And them women, I'm going to give Mr. Sam, O.B., and LJ a ball. Go give them a fizz in there. And also added to the show is Stan Butler. So it's going to be a blues show extraordinaire. So we're looking forward to you get your tickets. They are $40 in advance. That means you're going to be able to sit anywhere. Ain't no holding no damn seats. My cousin coming. Well, if your cousin ain't with you, you don't hold my goddamn seats, okay? Sit your ass down. Our VIP seat, well, it's $40 in advance, $50 at the door, okay? It is not BYOB. We'll be checking your little purses and things. We'll have plenty of liquor for you to purchase. We're going to have them same big old turkey legs and everything. Also for you to eat on. $50 at the door. $65 per seat in the VIP section, which will be roped off. Have a security person at the VIP section, which will have a rope around it, where if you don't have the proper tag on, you won't be able to go into the VIP. Sometimes, I've seen at other folks' shows, y'all move to where y'all want to sit. Not at my show. I don't do that shit. Everybody pays coming in. Entertainers, if they bring their girlfriends in, girlfriends have to pay. They at work. Okay? They at work. So you're at work. You don't take your woman to Crystal's with you. So don't bring them to my show. they got the pay. It's going to be off of the chain. I'm just looking for it. We can hold as many as probably about 500 in there. So it's plenty of room, ain't no steps to go in through. There are plenty. There are about 4 or 5 ladies' restrooms and things of that nature. I think it's 1 or 2 for the men. There will be plenty of security. Everyone will be warned going in. Your purses, if you get them big purses, you're going to be checked. Because if you're caught with a bottle, you're going to take the bottle back to the car. If you hid it up under your skirt and we see you drinking, you're going to be put out of the show. Okay? But there's an ample parking lot. There will be security all over the parking lot, inside of the building as well. So we'll have plenty of security on that particular night. All right, phone lines are now open at 901-231-9239. Do you think old Joris Ray could be a pedophile? Do you think that this girl, who's probably, according to someone that's been on her page, about 43 years old now, do you think that this young lady is telling the truth on Joris Ray? Is he a child molester? Do you think he can come back in any shape, form, or fashion with the allegations of the women and now a child? Do you think that they can come back? Shirley Q, Adair, I really want you to get in touch with me. I want to hear your story. I want you to tell the world your story. One thing some people are wondering is why you never told it before. And she just made a post about she was 6 or 7 years old, and that's the man, mama, that's the man that molested her. All right, 901-231-9239 is my number. And I love to chat with you. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think even with some of the women that he's been with, do you think rape took place? And because of their jobs, their careers, they wouldn't tell it? What do you think? Phone lines open. Speak now or forever hold your peace. And why are you as teachers so fearful of this man? He made you empty promises. Promises he never had any intention of keeping. He just wanted your pussy, baby. That's all. He just wanted your pussy. He had no plans of giving you the elevation of your career. He just wanted to fuck you. He wanted to humiliate you. He wanted to fuck you till he got tired of you. And then cast you to the side. Don't you feel dirty? And some of y'all listen to me. Don't you feel dirty? Don't you feel less than a woman? Mm-mm-mm. This young lady, Shirley Q. Ada, was a foster child. Why did she have to go through that? Why did she have to go through that? Why did you as a woman have to be used like that? Just use you. Made you suck his dick. And you ain't really a good dick sucker. But he just wanted to humiliate you. Any of you ladies want to get in touch with me, hit me in the DM or email me at thaddeus.matthews@gmail.com. Joanne Armstrong, I already saw your message. So, are y'all gonna call me? I ain't got but 18 minutes, and I'm leaving at 9. Ain't no after show tonight. Are you scared to talk about it? I'm going to keep on trying to get in touch with you, Shirley QA there. Somebody knows who you are, and somebody will get me your number. You need to talk about this. All you women, if you don't want him to continue as the superintendent of schools, you need to talk about it. You need to tell it. Remember, especially women who have been employees of the school system, that Ed Stanton III will have subpoena power. Will you perjure yourself on the oath? I don't know him. The wife has some proof on several of them. It's pitiful that you don't want to talk about it. I got 15 minutes. Why are you scared? Are you that so worried about your jobs that you'll see other women and maybe even children hurt, victimized by this dog of a man? Are you that low down? Are you that evil that you don't even care? My number is 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. 9239. That's my number. If you want to share in conversation on this, then let's do it. But one thing he did not expect last week is what I didn't expect. I didn't expect all of the council members except two to vote for his leave of absence with pay. I think that he's trying to figure out an exit plan. I think that's one of the reasons that he hired, well as I know his name. Well as I know his name. And it just popped out of my head just that quick. Robert Spence. It's because he's trying to negotiate a way out of his contract.
To accept, press 1.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hi. I just wanted to make a quick statement. I'm not sure if Joris is... Can you hear me?
I'm listening to you, ma'am. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make a quick statement. I'm calling in all the way from Chicago. I've been following you in this story with Shelby County Schools, and I'm not sure if George Ray is a pedophile or if the young lady is lying. However, the way he is running the school system in Tennessee, there should be plenty teachers standing up because they are actually a reflection of him. He's running your school district, and he is definitely misappropriating the funds. He isn't paying the teachers anything. Not only that, he's running around sleeping with anything that's allowing him to sleep with them. And the teachers are thinking that it's okay. The board members, they need to just throw the whole school system away at this point, including the board members.
Well, I think that, and I have spoken with some people on the state level, there are some things going on that I'm not really privy to talk about, but I think that we're going to see an exit by this superintendent one way or the other. Okay, thank you for calling from Chicago. Ruining the school system. Is he the example of morality? Does the entire board need to be thrown away? Hmm. 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. How many minutes again? 8:49. Roughly 10 minutes. But Memphis folk are scared of the truth. I don't want nobody. I want to remain anonymous. I don't want nobody to know I told you the truth. I know the truth will set you free, but I don't want to be free. It's up to the people. It's up to you, the people. What is it that you want? This young lady, and I will find out who she is. I'll find out. Somebody's going to let me know, Shirley Q. Adair, who you are. They call you Q. What's really going on, Dawn? My time is winding on down for the night. I try to bring you the best information and information nobody else has or no one is willing to report it. But sometimes I think my work is in vain because y'all sit like bumps on the log. I know you're right, man. I'm sure scared to say something. They may recognize my voice. Well, that's the way it is. That's what Walter Cronkite. Y'all don't even remember Walter Cronkite. And when he finishes CBS News in the evening, and that's the way it is. Yeah. I mean, I got 3 commercials I ain't played. Let me play them real quick. Then I'm going to come back and see if you want to say something. If you don't, I'm going, downstairs.
Melanie Taylor Jefferson has been in the private practice of law for almost 30 years. Her experience, knowledge, compassion, ability to listen, to be fair, and to apply the law are some of the qualities that make her an excellent candidate for your next Chancellor of Part 1 Chancery Court. She graduated from Rhodes College with a Bachelor of Arts in English and obtained her Juris Doctor's degree from Cecil C. Humphreys School of Law. Attorney Taylor Jefferson worked for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in their fundraising section, as well as for the state of Tennessee and the Department of Human Services. Her legal career started as a judicial law clerk in Chancery Court and the private practices of law in the associations of Pete, Higgs, and Armstrong. Attorney Taylor Jefferson serves on the board of Young Actors Guild and is a member of the Association of Women Attorneys, the Memphis Bar Association, and the Ben F. Jones chapter of the National Bar Association. She is a member of Brown Baptist Church and of Alpha Incorporated. Service is her basis and foundation, and she would love to serve the Shelby County community. She wants to thank you for your advanced support. Vote for experience. Vote for integrity. Vote for justice. On August the 4th, vote for Melanie Taylor Jefferson, Chancellor, Part 1. Make her the first female chancellor. Also, early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Melanie Taylor Jefferson for Chancellor, Tundra Davis, Treasurer.
Domestic violence is an issue which has plagued the American society since its inception. In the last 2 years, there has been an increase in the number of cases involving domestic violence. But when Kathy Anderson is elected as a General Sessions Criminal Court Judge of Division 10, she will work to stop the cycle of abuse here in Shelby County. Kathy Anderson has worked with the criminal justice system for over 2 decades, spending 27 years with the Office of the Shelby County Public Defender. Kathy has witnessed firsthand the long-term effect of domestic violence. She's seen the effects this cycle has had on children who have witnessed this violence, even sometimes becoming abusers themselves. Kathy encourages us as a community to demand laws from legislators which enhance punishment for those convicted of domestic violence in the presence of children. As part of her candidacy, Kathy believes there is a dire need to establish a domestic violence registry. This will help identify those convicted of domestic violence so that other persons are aware of their behavior prior to getting involved with them. Kathy is also a very proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. On August 4th, vote for Kathy Allison, General Sessions Criminal Court Judge, Division 10. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Kathy Allison Judge, Norma Molester Treasurer. Shelby County schools have failed our children. 89% of them are failing. They can't do simple things like reading, writing, and arithmetic. And it seems that the school board just does not give a damn, along with the administration of the school system. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time now to rid ourselves of board members that do not have the agenda of our children as the important factor. It's time to put someone in office that will do the job, and Tiffany Perry is that person. Tiffany Perry wants to represent District 6. She's a fighter. She is concerned about the children. She has the background and the education to fight for our children, and people all over the state know that Tiffany Perry is a person to represent our children. You need a fighter. You need someone with a backbone. You need someone that is not scared to stand up to the administration. I urge you on August 4th, vote for Tiffany Perry as your school board representative in District 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. There are others who are running. They may have the desire, but they don't have the skills. Cross them out and make sure you vote for Tiffany Perry, School Board, District 6. Paid for by friends of Tiffany Perry for School Board. All right. Thank each and every one of you for being here with me on tonight. And it's, it gets hard doing this. And you think that you're sitting here and you're trying to give information. And no one cares about information. Don't forget to go out and early vote. That's a priority. You've heard them here on the program. This is it. We've got, what is this, about the fourth day of early voting? You've got to go and vote. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I got to do some radio work, and then my wife is fixing some neck bones. So I'm going down here and enjoying me some neck bones.